for that, but
Yeah.
Dravens always want that kill.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what it comes down to. You want that kill. You want to get that benefit, that massive money benefit. Like I said before, if he gets that kill, it might be pretty much an item advantage over Caitlyn at this point. So,
Because Draven sacks are equal to gold for how much they give when they cash in, right? Or is it more?
it's worth 2 times.
Yeah, I mean, that's almost like, that's well over what a BF sword is. And once he's going to be at 400, I mean, he's got IE probably like right there.
Right. So we'll have to see if his team is able to get that taken care of before he dies again, because that's such a waste of money. If you have the opportunity to be able to do that, you gotta do it.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, kids, it's the small term investments, not the long term. Otherwise, you die like Draven and lose all your stacks.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, so we're at 20 minutes, so let's go ahead and do a quick game summary. Right now, 2Hero is ahead of KDA Gods by a little bit over maybe 600 gold, so it's a fairly even match right now. In terms of positions, it looks like Alawi has a pretty substantial advantage over over Darius with a 1.3 K gold difference.
Mm-hmm.
Elise has a 1K gold difference over Zach. Looks like Karthus is up by almost 700 gold over Talia. And it looks like there's a 1,200 gold in tilt towards Draven and bot lane, along with a, what is that, 700 gold difference with
Talia going to get engaged
Tom.
on here. Does she have flash? She does not have flash on cooldown yet, and she's going to go down. Tom Kench having to flash over the wall. He's going to be able to pop the shield. Yes, he is, but Darius has got his passive on him. And he's going to
And he gets the kill, and
oh wait, Draven finally got it. There we go, cashing in the stacks finally.
he's at 2,400 gold right now.
Ooh, that shield barely saved Brown right there.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of shocked there.
Yeah, that face of the mountain just getting him out of there.
Oh, and Zach comes from the bleachers.
My.
And he pretty much does his job, and unfortunately Caitlyn dies and Darius dunks Zach.
Meanwhile, Alawi's just going to try to go for their base, it looks like.
Which is honestly a good move on her part. She can only do things if she's allowed to set up, and it looks like Karthus is going to be able to kill.
Ooh.
But he kills Draven, but Tom goes ahead and smites Darius.
Yeah, the two brothers of Noxus going down right there to Karthus.
So that's fairly good. That's fairly good on KDA Gods in terms of trying to turn that back around.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, they were able to turn it around so much that now they actually have that advantage. So that's really good.
Yeah.
Also, I see quite a bit of vision for 2Hero in terms of the map. So if KDA Gods expects to keep their current situation going for them, they probably, just saying, might need to get rid of some of that vision. And it looks like they're starting to make motions to do that.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. It looks like we're going to have a dragon spawning here in a little bit over a minute, and both teams trying to set up the ward control over that dragon. Pushing the lanes out, trying to add that extra pressure, so it makes it even harder for 2Hero to get on that Drake without losing lane pressure.
And I mean, that, although I do have to admit, that would be a good idea if the dragon was actually up, but dragon's not up yet. I understand why they probably want to be around there, but it doesn't really seem like there's too much action going on until that dragon comes. So you guys should probably expect a fight within the next few minutes, because that's probably what's about to happen here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like both teams are organizing around mid lane. Yeah, looking at this, both teams are definitely trying to keep with the minion wave and are intent on keeping this push on both sides. Karthus just going way out there. A little bit risky, in my opinion. No one there to back him up. KDA gods are completely spotted out by wards. 2Hero has that place completely warded up and knows exactly where every member of KDA gods are.
Pretty much.
Drake is live now, too, as well. You got a little wall of Caitlyn traps there, too.
Yeah, but she's blocking the wrong side, I think. She should have tried to block the direct path from River.
Yeah.
Because coming down that side path probably will keep kids from going in on...
It looks like Tower's going to be traded for Dragon. Talia there, you saw, ulted off River, so they could not have the chance to even protect the tower.
Yeah, that was actually really good use of her ult in my mind for that.
But are they going for Baron?
No, it looks like they're all rotating top towards the top tower, and they're going to try and take that, which honestly makes a lot of sense because it's much more difficult to keep the top tower going than any of the other lanes, for that matter.
Yeah, it looks like definitely going to see a fight be queued up here. Talia taking 2 tower shots there, though.
I'm saying probably not the best, but...
Yeah, 2Hero doesn't look like they want to pick a fight, though. They're just kind of moving around the map and just trying to take objectives as they can. Just definitely working for them now, being able to pick up a tower and KDA God's blue buff.
I'm saying now Dragon's going ahead and farming stuff. He went ahead and took that red buff. I'm saying now it looks like KDA Gods is trying to figure out what they want to do next. Like, there isn't too much that they can actually do just because Dragon's gone and pretty much the entire jungle is cleared out.
Yeah.
So that means that they need to figure out something because idle time is not necessarily something they want to have on their hands in terms of this matchup.
Yeah, utilizing like every second of the game, trying to get all the CS you can and secure vision over the entire map is it's essential.
All right, so it looks like they're starting to form up a little bit. There may be a few team fights about to occur. Talia is currently in bottom, but we all know that she can quickly ult and get right back to the team as it is fighting.
Absolutely. Zach's setting up to go in. Talia's going to cut off the blue team, though. Zach being able to just eke out of there. You shall not pass.
Pretty much. That was well beyond luck. So it looks like there's quite a bit of siege going on to Hero at their mid inner tower. Looks like they probably should be able to take this tower, though.
Everyone there getting caught by the Draven ult.
You say not sure why people line up like that when they know they have a person that has skill shots that kind of go through the first target. But
yeah, I know. Maybe they're thinking, well, it's weaker the more things it hits, right?
that only works for one person.
Really sucks if you're on the front end of the Draven ult then. Yeah, they're both definitely being very passive and careful about picking fights because I think both teams know with how even the game is, the next team fight will probably decide the course of the rest of the game.
Very much so.
Like, gold is almost exactly the same with only a K gold lead going to KDA Gods.
And not even by all that much, just 1.1k gold. So it's still anyone's match, especially considering the kills are 10 to 11. Gold is 46.7k gold versus 45.77 gold. And right now there are 4 towers down for KDA Gods and only 2 for 2Hero.
Ooh, looks like Zach's looking to go in here. He definitely wants it. They've wanted this team fight for the longest time, but it looks like it's going to be full disengage from 2Hero. Wow, they just don't want a team fight. Like, they've backed off like every single time and not gone in.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what that's all about.
Yeah, they're lucky to like, get out of there with as many team members as they have. It's
Oh.
surprising at this point. Uh-oh. Draven trying to give the Talia just like that heal there, but Karth is coming down and saying nope.
That I feel like that hurt me.
Yeah,
Like in the end, they tried so hard,
but it didn't even matter.
yeah, pretty much.
And that Baron just being torn apart easily with no contest from 2-Hero.
I say that's the power of Earth Dragon,
Mm-hmm. Just them objectives, they melt.
pretty much. Okay, so it looks like 2-Heroes trying to figure out what their next move is. Right now, Baron's gone,
Yeah.
and Kaylin's just doing her thing in bot lane, trying to get that CS.
Yeah, I'm surprised actually Talia got hit that hard. She is building some magic resist items. She's got the null magic mantle, the magic resist boots. Does Marl Namicon give magic resist too, or
No.
does not? Okay, I think that might have been the old one, like old. I feel old. Yeah, and it looks like we have. What is this dragon actually going to be here? Looks like we're going to be having another Earth Drake for what's looking to be KDA Gods with the way they are setting up around it, getting that ward control and pushing bot lane in farther. But it does draw the aggro of 2-Hero over and the attention over now that they know that A, a tower's down, and B, there's a dragon live.
Right.
But they might not be wanting to team fight knowing the lead that that Baron buff does give. Yeah. If 2-Hero doesn't like try to pick fights with the team, like when they have like an equal advantage, like when that Baron buff's gone, they need to start picking fights and trying to pick people off. Otherwise, this game is going to snowball away from them.
Right. Okay, but I mean, even I kind of feel like there's still a low chance of that happening. If anything, that's going to be like the worst case scenario, and that can even be considered one of the better cases.
Zach going in, Elise having to use her repel to get out of there. There comes the Draven. Oh, Karth is going deep. He wants blood. Draven going to get pushed out of the way, going to go down there to the Tom Kench. Zach going further in with his ult, bouncing people up in the air. Tom Kench, the only support he's going to find there. Going to pop his passive. Teleport?
Okay, then. They're really using that teleport idea.
Yep, and there is going to be Draven. The question is, are they going to be able to push in, probably? I'm going to guess yes. With the Baron buff, the minions, as well as their Baron buff, they are going to... And the 3 Earth Drakes, they're going to just melt them towers.
Pretty much. And it looks like this is about to end right now. It looks like KDA Gods are going to go ahead and take that victory. It has been a pleasure watching them do their work. So, with that, if I were to give an MVP trophy to a player in this game, it would have to be Alawi. Just because she definitely made it so that the jungler felt completely comfortable going to a different lane. Had she died maybe a few times earlier, there wouldn't have been as much pressure on other lanes being placed as it just would have been too much effort. So I got to congratulate her, especially against the 2v1 and keeping herself alive. So
yeah, that just left me speechless right there. I mean, there's not much to say after something like that happens where it doesn't look like it's a contest and the Alawi just comes down and smacks both champions away.
Right. So, I say again, congratulations to the KDA Gods. They will be moving on to our next match, which I believe is a best of 3.
Yep, we will be moving on to the best of 3 matches now for the rest of the tournament, I believe.
Yep. All right. So, with that, we'd like to thank you all for watching that game, and we'll be back in a little while with our next game that will be a best of 3 on stream.
Yep.
All right, so we'll see you in a few minutes.
All right, see you soon.